Vegas.
And in the center right starting location, we have our first Zerg player. It's even right now. He needs to pick this up. He is
GSL HyuN.
his opponent coming back there in game number 2. Can he take the lead this time? He is
MVP Sniper.
Tasus,
yes.
Who do you think?
I actually don't know. I mean, I could just throw a name out there, but I seriously do not know who wins on this map specifically. This is, it's not our newest map, but it's one of the newer ones. But the fact of the matter is, you and I have not actually casted a lot of ZVZs on this map.
No, it's true. We haven't seen too many of them yet.
In fact, I believe statistically, ZVZ is the matchup we've casted the least. I mean, we've casted a lot of ZVZ, but am I wrong?
I think we've casted the least PvP.
You think so?
I think so.
Maybe in the last 2 seasons, ZVZ caught up. But point being, this isn't like TVZ, like we know that matchup perfectly, you're like on this map. But here, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, TVT, I heard somebody say TVT. Yeah, oh yeah.
Don't get us started on TVT,
I got
guys.
2 PhDs in TVT, man. You should have seen last year. But anyways, on to this game. So, spawning pool going down now. The order's a little bit, well, I said timing of the structure's a little bit different. Should not have too much impact due to the distance.
No, in fact, these 2 builds that we're watching here are 2 of the very standard and safe macro-style builds. One is just slightly safer than the other, while the other is just slightly ahead economy-wise, and they normally end up at the same place, to be honest. They, like, in a couple minutes here, we're going to look at everything, and they're going to have the same amount of drones, most likely. Unless someone's going to go crazy and get aggressive or something, they will be basically in the same spots.
So, the spawning pool is almost done. As we mentioned earlier, but I'm going to kind of echo this because we're in the game now. I don't really feel like you can do like Roach Baneling aggression here. I think you can do Speedling aggression, but I feel like that is probably the weakest early game aggression ZVZ on big maps.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Tasus. So definitely could be one of these longer games.
I feel like only Life was really pulling off the early game ZVZ Ling aggression, you know?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of Leenock too, but
yeah, good call. Leenock too, for sure.
All right, well, as we see, they're both lining up pretty well. A little bit quicker speed here for HyuN. Also a Baneling Nest. It could mean that he wants aggression, especially since it's not in the front. You know, it seems like HyuN just doesn't care to put it in the front as much, whereas a lot of Zergs like it up there as an obstruction.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent with that too. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Because, you know, this is not like some massive shift in the game like, oh my god, he's getting a Baneling. It's not like it's super early. But, you know, I'm surprised, yeah, he always parks it back there as if it was, let's say, a Dark Shrine or something. And we have a lot of Lings here on the way for HyuN. So HyuN is going to go for Ling aggression. He is going to get some Banelings. Now remember, it's a freaking big map.
Yes.
It's a long walk. And you know, you're probably used to most of the time travel distances with Zerglings. But think about this, there's really not any creep pushed out.
That's true. And, you know, he's going to see this coming kind of. You know, that he does have some Banelings already morphing out on the map. And doesn't necessarily need a lot of them, but we see Sniper getting Banelings. We see his Baneling Nest as an obstruction. We see the Spine Crawler, a Queen down there. I'm not sure that this is really very breakable.
Oh, nice corner here on the Queen.
Oh.
Sick. That was ninja stuff right there.
And look at this. This is a lot of Zerglings. Oh,
whoa.
my.
Nice escape there, but also good move not detonating.
No, Sniper has actually held this perfectly so far. Now, that's a lot of Banelings being morphed, so he's definitely going for it again, trying to detonate some Banelings with just a small amount of Zerglings. 1 to 3, if he can do that, it's going to be pretty reasonable right now.
The Banelings are coming in here now. Nice sacking too to get to it, but there's a lot more in the mail.
And he runs his Zerglings in the main base at the same time. These Banelings coming out, trying to grab some drones. I don't know how many they'll actually get.
Wow, he actually kind of messed that up.
Well,
yeah, I was holding my breath there. 3 kills.
HyuN, yeah, he's getting... could he get some more drones? It looks like it 4 kills now on those drones. And it looks like the aggression is pretty much done at this point. He got 4 drone kills. He did all right with it. You know, it didn't fail terribly.
The Ling is just going to try to escape now. He did get some scouting done there. Supply differential, 48 to 52, so not massive.
Now we do have some roaches being created by Sniper, and there's a possibility that he'll counterattack with Roach Baneling, just because, you know, when someone does Ling Bane, they don't normally get a Roach Warren very quickly behind it, so they only have Zerglings for defense, which, I mean, Zerglings can do okay against Roaches, but not when there's a few Banelings with them. So it's a possibility, because Sniper is making a lot of Roaches right now.
Yeah, he absolutely is. Third bases have not been taken. They'll probably be taken in about 2 or 3 minutes. And I got to say, I don't see any aggression if Sniper tries to pull it off working here.
Well,
you know, HyuN's entrance is too tight.
His entrance is tight, but with this many roaches?
Oh, yeah, you're right. No. I actually take everything back that I just said. Yeah, because he's pulled enough roaches.
Yeah, he's moving across the map with 15
when
roaches. When I was looking
at it, I was thinking of like Ling Baneling, but no, I mean, obstructions at the entrance don't help against roaches.
So 15 roaches coming across the map. Sniper making a ton of Lings behind this as well. This is basically an all-in from him. Whereas HyuN, he's producing non-stop roaches exactly as he should.
Now here's how this works. You always send the roaches in. You make Lings after that because they catch up in time to meet with the roaches. The Lings tank, oddly enough as that sounds, while the roaches dish out the damage. And in fact, now making Banelings with this, I think HyuN could be in a lot of trouble.
He might be, but he's making a lot of roaches of his own, so we will see the Banelings coming in. Ooh, nice hits on those Banelings so far. Some more Banelings actually coming in, and HyuN taking a lot of damage. Sniper pushing forward, and the drones come out. That's when you know you're in trouble, and Sniper, can he do it? Can he break through the front defenses of HyuN?
He did not let those Lings in there to do the damage, but he does now. Continuing to move in. If he gets that Roach Warren, it's going to be huge. No more roaches can be made.
Oh, and the roach speed isn't even done. Can he actually finish that Roach Warren? You know, I think he doesn't want Broodlings to actually attack him, so he hasn't touched it yet.
I guess you're right. I guess he's going to try to back off on that for the time being. And he is still going to try to reinforce here. More roaches snipes that, runs out.
And he doesn't get either of the upgrades, even though he kills the Roach Warren. All right, so he's killed 23 workers there. It's now 19 drones for HyuN, 32 for Sniper. Yeah, this is, I mean, HyuN has more units right now, but by the time he gets over there, I feel like Sniper's going to be prepared, and HyuN's in a lot of trouble.
Roaches and Lings coming up here now. A counterattack is on the way. Can he get this evolution chamber? That would actually be huge considering it's been Roach versus Roach. Meanwhile, Sniper pokes his head out. Lings come in to meet.
And that Spine Crawler really going to be worth a lot here, helping against the Roaches so much. The Roaches do get pushed back for now. What HyuN has going for him basically is Roach speed. So anything he can get done with that is nice, but he realizes the numbers are just too far out of his favor at the moment.
Yeah, he's just driving him too far back. Good job there killing up that Overseer. You know, the gas is so important in ZVZ. You want to get as many roaches as you can, but you do need intel, so taking out the Overseer, pretty pivotal here. Also, nice job there by Sniper, keeping the evolution chamber alive. Actually, both of them, I guess, in this case. Looks like HyuN now getting +2.
And, you know, HyuN, let's take a look at the drone count. He has gotten back up to 33. He is down in roaches a little bit, but that's not necessarily a big deal if there's no attack incoming right now. So HyuN's done a pretty good job of catching back up after that battle, but the supply definitely in the favor of his opponent because of those extra roaches. Just, will he use them?
That is the question here. Infestation Pit started up right now for Sniper. And again, both these guys two-basing hardcore, despite this map being massive.
Yeah, you know, it's been kind of a wild game. The early aggression by HyuN, the nice counterattack by Sniper, and then HyuN realizing he had to do another counterattack. So, you know, that's really why it's been on 2-base versus 2-base. But pretty soon here, especially with the Roach speed upgrades getting finished up, they're going to have to take those thirds.
Nice denial there of that hatchery. That's just, again, another one of those little things you can do. Parker's circling over the expansion. If they don't send something to escort the drone, you can't expand there.
Yeah, and literally just to show how big a difference this circling makes, how much later is this hatchery than where he actually wanted it? Well, it's, I mean, that's close to a minute late. That's like at least 40 seconds he bought with that Zergling. And that's huge in a StarCraft 2 game.
Supplies are essentially dead even right now. Sniper moving out. It looks like he will be the first to get center control of one of the two big platforms.
Well, he's sending a few roaches out for some harassment. We'll see if that does anything. Both players getting those pathogen glands a little bit quicker for Sniper, so that's going to help him out. You know, he's really been on top of getting his roaches out quickly in these games so far. And in fact, you know, his third base a little bit quicker too, and that's due to that Zergling that was harassing a little bit.
Absolutely. Spine Crawler's now relocating. Now when you get into this really late game where they're both maxed out, ZDZ, one common technique here is to send maybe, let's say, 7 or 8 roaches, run them into the main or into an expansion and start attacking there. Because position play is so important, then even though you're going to be down 7 or 8 roaches, they then have to go back and try to save that base, causing their army to relocate.
Yeah.
And then they can be hit really hard. Stefano's really good at this. But we're probably going to see some of that coming up here.
Oh, we're definitely going to. In fact, Sniper has 3 roaches just sitting up at the top of the map, somewhere you never scout, just so next time HyuN walks across the map, he can go in and do this type of harassment. And, you know, it's going to be unbelievably annoying for HyuN to deal with something like that while he's trying to attack.
All right, some changelings coming out here right now. By the way, again, guys, please get on Twitter, hashtag GSL. Spread the word. We've gotten that trending worldwide before, and that does actually help out us here at GOM a lot. So please.
Helps out you guys in the audience as well. Gets more of you guys in here.
Yep, absolutely does.
You might have a best friend you haven't met yet. You're going to meet him through esports, though,
true.
because esports is the coolest, and your best friend can only like esports.
That's true. Yeah. Like any civilized friend would.
Yeah.
All right, so Sniper's moving out.
Yeah, he has a lot more roaches right now. 44 to 20, still producing a lot as well. Now HyuN's starting to produce quite a few roaches, realizing what is going on. He's going to have to keep good concaves here and get good at fungal growths off, because he does have such a deficit in the roach count against Sniper.
He really does. Okay, nice arc here for Sniper. Coming up here from this angle. So far, HyuN's defense is pretty solid. Sniper now hitting the upper right.
Yeah, he's trying to draw HyuN out of position. And HyuN right now, uh-oh, this is not looking good already. We have Sniper getting up oh so quickly. He's infested Terrans a little bit later, but they do get out. And he is pushing forward so strongly with the roaches at the third and going in towards a natural.
The supply right now for HyuN is starting to sink as more roaches come in here. That evolution chamber may be killed after all. So many drones being gunned down over there in the upper right. Meanwhile, at the secondary base, he's trying to wall that off with infested Terrans.
And GG.
Man. Sniper. Look great.
When we started this GSL season, Tasteless, I would have given you good odds that Sniper was not going to win. But at this point, I don't think I'd take a bent penny, man. I mean, Sniper is playing way too good.
It's really something else. And you can even see in this shot right here, the concern here on Simple Space as they're talking. They're trying to come up with a plan. I don't know if HyuN has one. I like the cheese in game 1. Great, it worked. You're probably not going to be able to cheese 4 games and win.
No, probably not. But
if cheese was that efficient, everybody would do it all the time.
Well, that describes some people very well, but
there are some people on the ladder, yes.
You know, the next map is in Tomb Valley, and I wonder if maybe we will see some sort of cheese out of him here, because HyuN's got to do something. Sniper's outplaying him the longer they go into the game.
So, as before they go in this map, right now, Symbol talking to HyuN. Symbol, somebody we thought was going to become a champion a long time ago.
Yeah,
now here he is, trying to help his teammate, going over theory. Meanwhile, DRG in the booth as we speak with the coach, talking to Sniper. How do you keep the lead? How do you keep this going?
Well, you know what? It doesn't even look like they're talking to him right now. The coach is actually talking to DRG, and he's probably saying, did you see that? He keeps owning it.
Something like that. But, you know, it could even out very quickly. It could absolutely happen. He could, you know, he could cheese the next game. He could win in a, you know, a more macro-oriented game.
Yeah.
In Tomb Valley, different than the rest of the maps we've used so far.
Yeah, it's a map that you can easily take that third base on if you want. Hold the high ground. You're never going to be broken. I tell you, I really like Double Evolution Chamber here, and I like Quick Ultras here, to be honest.
You know, I think Contain outside the third and the second base, totally doable. Also, fourth base, not very easy to defend.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to defend in CVZ, to be honest.
You know, like we saw those roaches dart up there. I think it was like 6 of them or something.
Yeah.
And hit those drones. Very easy to do that to the fourth base here.
Indeed. And, you know, we sometimes do see really quick zergling attacks on this map. That ramp is very wide, and you can't guard the ramp and the natural and the main ramp. You know, you can't do all of it.
Yeah, you know, the third, even though it's like close as far as like the distance, the path you have to take to get to the third, actually pretty far.
Yeah, yeah. So it can be a little bit annoying. It takes a while to actually kill those rocks as well.
Yeah, that's true. Are we going to see Mutaplay on this map?
No.
No?
I don't like it as much for mutas, to be honest. I don't think we'll see any Mutaplay here.
Well, we're going to find out soon. The players have not joined the game just yet, but they will be doing so shortly. We do, of course, allow the players, you know, breaks in between games. You got to talk to your coach. You got to go over strategies. I wonder. I wish I could be like a fly on the wall and see what the coach for HyuN is saying, because it's going to be tough, man. Right now, HyuN looks like he's in a lot of trouble. We're going to go to a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to go into game number 4 here in the GSL Code S Finals.